Hey BC, how you doing? Hey Kim, how you doing? This is Cristiano here in Santiago, Chile, doing my entry to your contest. What can I say? Thanks for everything you have done for me. You are an awesome guy. I really love your videos, the things you show, all the stuff you have been getting into your collection, all the vinyls, the cool cassettes. You have added also to your collection your passion for Japanese heavy metal music, for Band Aid, for Band Maid, and all those cool bands that have I have been discovering things to you and your channel. You ask to do a video trying to promote or some underground music that we have found that we have here in our collection, and that, of course, being underground, they are not very well known to the rest of the BC community, or even sometimes to the rest of the metal community. So I'm going to talk about a band that I received thanks to a contest I won a couple of months ago. Yes, I think by mid June, July, August last year. It was really cool receiving stuff that I don't normally listen to. That's outside of my wheelhouse of and not in of the kind of music that I normally listen, and it's out of my comfort zone, if you know what I mean, musically speaking. I'm going to talk about a solo project by a band named Damnation Army. Sorry about the band. There's the CD. The name of the album is Tyrant, and this is a solo. This is a solo project, like many other bands that have been popping up in different type of musics. A one-man band that it's kind of being like the trend in this day of age, because nowadays we have access to almost anything. We can be our own record label or producer. We can record even in a laptop and on a small thing, then download the best tools to do a well, almost a professional production, and it's very helpful to many new artists to do this thing and to promote their music. This is the case of of um, of Thomas Nyholm. If sorry if I'm mispronouncing his last name. It's, as I was telling you, he's from Sweden. This one was this one is from 2006. This one was recorded back in the day on the Mascot label. That's not a big one, but not a small Dutch record label. But unfortunately, after this one, Thomas went into some kind of hiatus, and he recorded next album in 2006, then one in 2009, and then he went on a hiatus, but then he came back in 2019, releasing a auto release a self-releasing a new album, but it's only available on digital and on Bandcamp. But going back to this one, I think it's true that when you have a one person band, he has the control on everything, the music, the direction, the art, everything. But I think sometimes when these bands or projects are missing is the contribution that other musicians, other members can give to the project, so they can maybe sometimes give uh, some new inputs, and that can be very helpful on mostly on the album. and it will benefit the music that that they are releasing. And also when the musician is the, the main musician, the one guy that is writing, playing the stuff, and even producing. So that's my main issue with these one man bands, because I think being just one man's band project, it only has one look in the way the music is made. If you have other band members, or two or three, or an outside producer, it can helps you to have a more wider approach to the music. But I must confess that it's really unique, and you have to be really talented to be able to write, create, write, play all the things by yourself, and that's remarkable. What is all this album? This album is all about. This is a black metal, but not in a very, not in extreme black metal as as you people that like this type of music are well known. This is not as extreme as many other black metal albums. It has some moments, some peaks and valleys. You can tell that here Thomas is trying to not to sound like too extreme, with too many harsh vocals, and not so mellow, so melodic that other like other bands. His vocals are sometimes guttural, sometimes are more not clean, but in that range that you can easily understand what he's singing and what he's trying to say. The guitar work is really good, with some good melodies, some killer riffs, and and the drumming. Unfortunately, it's been on this album. It's all been playing by himself, not like in the previous album that he was using a drum machine, a drum kit, yeah, a drum machine. In this one, here we have Thomas playing the drums, and it's not full all over the place with blasts every second, every minute. It's well distributed around the album, so you won't be bored or be thinking, oh, here it comes again, the same riff, the same blast, the same guttural voice. It's kind of different. So this is a 7-song album. Favorite tracks to me is the opening track, To Death Arabs, and Dahlia. That's a good one. And the closing, no, number 6, Embodiment of Destruction. Those are three songs that I would like to highlight. It's really good. I think it, in my opinion, um, Thomas has attempted to create an atmospheric album with black melodies that I think that will envelop the listener. But you won't be sometimes being too. It's not as aggressive as many black metal fans uh, will like, or are more used to. So that's in a way that's a great way to get into black metal if you're not a fan of this type of music, like myself. But it's a good way to start tipping your toes into this kind of music. After all, it's a good record. It's a great listen. It's a good way to get into black metal without worrying about the extreme aggression vocal, the extreme aggression, the extreme harsh vocal, or the big squeal vocals, or the excessive blast, or everything. I think it's a good one. So if you like it, please give it a try. Again, Damnation Army is the name of this album. No, sorry, it's the name of the band. The name of the title of the album is Tyrant. This one is on Mascot label. As I was telling you, he has a self-release album on it's on Bandcamp. Bandcamp. I will leave a link below so you can give it a try. Who knows? Maybe you have discovered a new black metal band that you can be a fan of. So Kim, that's my entry to your contest. Hope you like what I have suggested. So there it goes again. Thanks again for having this contest. This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, saying goodbye. Until next time, bye bye.